Welcome to Clique 45. Footy and banter, where you need to be, right here, right now. I'm AY, and I'm here with
Amos.
wonderful stuff. We're just going to be giving you football news, banter, and the real good stuff. You get what I'm saying? What do we have on the show today?
Well, the beginning, I think we'll start with a Premier League roundup of the weekend. So we'll start with... Well, the first game, quick and easy. Aston Villa v Leeds. 2-1 win to Aston Villa. Emery he's getting that team...
He's getting that team sorted
down, yeah.
Martinez made a world-class save because he's a World Cup goalkeeper. You get what I'm saying? World Cup winning goalkeeper.
Yeah, exactly. It is true. So, and then the next one, this is where games get a bit more juicier. 2-1 to Manchester United against Manchester City. Interesting game with a bit of controversy on that.
Of course, it's United. Yeah. Fucking United.
Yeah, it's the way the officials took the spotlight again in another Manchester game.
At Old Trafford. With Alex Ferguson sitting in the crowd. What do you expect?
What do you reckon, offside or not?
Definitely offside.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely offside. It's been given offside to other people that don't even try to attempt to play the ball. People are like, oh, Rashford didn't attempt to play the ball. Bro, he was blocking. He was fake shotting. He was basically... There's a picture. I don't know if our chairman can get this up here, but there's a picture of where Edison is basically looking and he doesn't know who's going to shoot between him and Fernandes.
Yeah.
Bro. The rule book says... Yeah, let me even fucking read the rule book out. Yeah, the rules.
What, you got it ready already?
I got it ready because, you have to be careful with these...
the United games.
Yeah. Says Rashford was shielding the ball after coming from an offside position. The laws clearly state that the goal should not have stood. He was interrupting play. He was low-key, he was blocking it. Any United fan will come and say, nah. But they should just accept it and be like, yeah, the ref helped us. That's it. That's what we want. It is what it is. It's normal for United. Just say the ref helped you, but then deny it and say, nah, it's not.
It makes no sense, does it? I don't understand it. It's true. And then we'll move on quickly then to a shocker of a result from Liverpool. 3-0 to Brighton. Goal scorers came from Solly March twice and Danny Welbeck.
That guy
Wells right there. He's still showing his sort of importance to the Brighton side.
The experience is there. He knows what he's doing. He's won the Prem before. He's done it at Man U, he's done it at Arsenal, he's done it at Watford, and he's giving it to Brighton. Liverpool were poor. Brighton had them in a spliff.
Yeah.
Brighton, oh my days.
That midfield wasn't really... That midfield needs changing now from Liverpool. They are not great. I'm talking about Liverpool right now. Their midfield needs changing.
They don't have a midfield.
They don't have a midfield. They haven't signed they need another midfielder basically in that squad to sort of get back to the way Klopp likes to play.
Salah didn't get a sniff. Nunes didn't get a sniff.
No.
Thiago looks like he's retired and came back in. Fabinho. Sorry, Fabinho.
Yeah.
He looks like he's not interested.
Nah, I don't understand what's wrong with it. Before the World Cup,
he was fine. Now he's just going missing. The defense, Kanute, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Is it Kanute, Konate? What's he on? What's he doing?
I think it's very interesting how they're sort of playing. And then when you look at the Brighton side, I think they got individual players, but then the rest of that team is making up for the hard work and they really are playing well.
They play as a team.
They really put up loads of shots. Expected goals was very high for them as well.
It was a whitewash.
Yeah, it was. I think, do you expect Brighton to get Europe this season? Currently, they are...
Europe?
Yeah, Europe. So they're currently 7th.
I'll give them conference.
Yeah, that's where they are right now. Then.
Yeah, give them conference. I'll give them conference because they need a bit of more consistency. But with the big boys, they're always on it.
Yeah,
they just need to be more consistent with the other teams. But yeah, with the big boys, they're on it, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll give them that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. From Saturday, there wasn't really any other bigger games I could think of. But I think the last one I want to talk about is Everton versus Southampton.
The relegation squadlers.
The relegation squadlers. Yeah, I think the fans have had enough of the board at Everton.
Yeah.
They are ready to sort of get moving away from them now.
And he's spending a lot of money.
They are spending money. But obviously, money doesn't solve all your problems.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I think when you look at the way they are spending the money, 40 million on Iwobi, 50 million. Obviously, Richarlison's not there anymore. 50 million was there with Richarlison. They spent how much on Pickford at the time? 40 million, I think it was.
Sunderland.
From Sunderland.
But I don't think it was this. Was it this
20
owner?
million, sorry, it was.
Was it this owner that spent all that money?
Yeah. It was this guy. I'm sure it was. Yeah. He hasn't really sort of found a plan. I don't think there's a strategy.
But you also have to think about Fat Frank as a manager, the kind of players he's bought, e.g. Mopai. Who's that?
Yeah,
why are you buying someone from Brighton when you need a striker?
Yeah, I agree. Don't
do that.
I don't think that makes sense at all. Like bringing in a sort of someone who's a squad player when you need someone who could get goals down. Exactly. Somebody Calvert-Lewin isn't someone that you can trust right now.
on it.
Nah,
a good signing was Onana.
Onana's a very good signing. Yeah.
He when he scored his goal, he was like, "I am me. I am him." He was bigging himself up, even though they still lost. Yeah, he was bigging himself up. So
I think when you look at the squad, like if I read out the list that played to you yesterday, I would say to you that that's not a relegation side. So they had Jordan Pickford in goal.
Yeah.
3 at the back with Tarkowski, Ben Godfrey, Connor Cody. I think that's a very solid defence. That should be a very solid.
That's a coachable defence.
Yeah. I mean, you've got an England international in Connor Cody there. You got someone that is what?
Go on, continue.
Is it wrong?
No, it's not wrong. It's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got Ben Godfrey, who's sort of a young not young anymore, but he's he's starting to fit into that Everton side.
Defender.
He's a decent defender. Tarkowski, you could say the same.
Burnley through.
Burnley,
yeah.
And then you got the midfield of Onana, Iwobi.
Iwobi played?
Yeah, Iwobi started. Mikalenko, Seamus Coleman as the fullbacks, those two together. And Idrissa Gana Gueye, who's, I think, was a wrong-sided at the time.
To bring him back?
Yeah, because he's too old now. He's just getting on.
That's definitely not his real age as well.
Yeah, we'll get onto that later on.
Shit!
And then up front was Calvert-Lewin and Damari Gray, who, again, Calvert-Lewin should be getting you a couple goals here and there. But obviously, because of his fitness, his consistency isn't going to be
one goal this season.
Yeah, I think, like a couple seasons, 2 seasons ago, him and Bamford were sort of trying to title Kane for that golden boot at one time.
Never that.
But that side, that shouldn't be a relegation fighting team, don't you think?
That's why I think they need to look into Fat Frank. They need to look into what he's doing, the tactics he's bringing into the team.
Yeah.
Because if you've got the players, as you said, and you're not performing, they need to look at the manager. I don't think they will get relegated. I want them to get relegated. They need to learn a lesson because last season they were lucky. But I don't think they will. But if they do,
well, they're currently.
I'll be glad.
Yeah, they're currently 19th.
Imagine that.
15 points. All the bottom 3 are all on 15 points. You got Bournemouth on 16, and then you got Wolves, Leicester, and Leeds on 70. That's probably going to be the teams that are going to be in this tight relegation battle.
Before you move on.
Yeah.
Ward-Prowse, I think he's the best free kick taker in Premier League history.
Wow. Free kick history. He probably
Premier League history.
Oh, Premier League history. Sorry. Yeah. Oh,
I mean, Beckham's up there, but this guy's got it to a T.
What is his free kick accuracy like in terms of his percentage?
He's got his technique to a T, bro. Like, any position he's got it. I know people will come at me and be like, oh, David Beckham. But this guy, the way he knuckles the ball, nah, bro.
Yeah,
he's onto something. I don't think he's going to leave Southampton anytime soon, bro. He's the captain.
Yeah, no, definitely. But so who would you say are your 3 relegation contenders? Well, who are going to go down, do you reckon?
Damn. Who I want to, who I think are going to.
Who do you think's going down? Like this Premier League season, who's going to go down?
Boy, it's kind of tough because they're all shit.
They aren't great. No.
You know what? Nottingham Forest.
Okay. Well, okay.
Nottingham Forest. Who's the last 3? Who's the last 3?
Last 3 currently, Southampton, Everton, West Ham. And then you've got Bournemouth in 17th.
Bournemouth 16. Are going down.
Wolves in 16th place with 17 points. Leicester above them, 17 points. Leeds with 17 points. And you've got Nottingham Forest 30th with 20 points.
Nottingham Forest are 13th.
Yeah.
Right, scratch that. My apologies to the Knots. I think you said one of the teams, Bournemouth, are going down.
West Ham?
Boy,
Southampton?
Moisey. I don't want to say Southampton because they played well during the week and in the weekend.
Okay.
Fuck it. Everton.
Okay.
First team I said was Bournemouth, Everton, and lucky dip for the last one. Random, I don't know.
All right.
Lucky dip for the last one.
Well, mine are going to be Southampton, Bournemouth, and I think I'm going to go Everton. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's so much like issues happening over there at Everton. Only like the fans. The fans don't need telling. They are so bad.
They got this guy outside in the parking lot. They're chatting to him. Probably you don't understand what they were saying.
I know.
The Colombian don. The guy that bleaches. Yeah, he bleaches. If you didn't know.
No, I saw.
They were talking to Yerry Mina, they were talking to him. He was just looking down at them like,
I know.
That. They're like, you good dude.
I know. It's interesting, isn't it?
Bro, they've lost it.
They have lost it.
Because they're one of the Premier League teams that haven't been relegated in recent history. There's the top 6, Arsenal, Manchester, apart from Manchester City, because Manchester City came up, but Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U, Tottenham, Everton. I think those are the 5. Am I missing anybody? Liverpool, 6.
Okay.
Everyone else, Newcastle's been relegated recently.
Yes.
West Ham been relegated recently. So they're like heritage.
That's Premier League heritage.
That's why if they do get relegated, it'll be a big thing. Because Everton always are in there. Even Aston Villa's been relegated.
Yeah.
So, bro, I'm telling you, they're in for it. They're in for it. They're in a scrap.
Moving on to, as with this time we're recording, we'll go on to today's games. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace, 1-0. Their new signing, Mudryk.
Before you even get to Michaela.
Okay.
What about the other new signing that got a red card?
João Felix. Yeah. Okay, yes, of course. João Felix couldn't take part. He's taken his 3-match ban. 1 of 3 has been taken already at this game. What do you think of him as a signing for Chelsea?
I think if it wasn't in this period of time, let's say Chelsea were like 2nd or 3rd, that signing would be solid.
Yeah.
But where they were, they signed him. They thought it was going to change what's going on in the attack and creativity-wise. Good. But the way the finance of the signing was a bit silly.
Okay.
Looking at it, it was like, okay, you're going to pay this guy. You're paying Atletico 9 million and you're paying his full wages for 6 months. Now it's 5 months because like they've got the money. That's good for them. If you've got the money, spend it. But looking at it now, it's like, bro.
It doesn't make sense because what this loan also tells me is that it's a short-term fix for a long-term contract.
And he signed a new contract.
And he signed a new... Yeah, that's what I was going to get onto. He signed a new contract at Atletico Madrid, which takes him up to 2027. So that tells me that Diego Simeone, we're going to not see him anymore in about...
Diego's leaving this season. Yeah, he's leaving at the end of the season.
Is that confirmed as well?
Yeah, he said he's leaving at the end of the season.
There we go. That's
my sources told me, my Espanol sources.
Oh, right, okay.
My Espanol sources.
But yeah, that tells you enough, I think, about how, like, the sort of transfer strategy there is at Chelsea, because it's very scattergun. It's sort of like, whatever's available, we'll go for it. Whatever our rivals go for, we'll just go for it as well. I don't really understand it. It doesn't really make any sense to me.
It's messy.
I think the last game Chelsea played, who was that? Who did he get? Fulham.
Yeah.
He showed his class. I think he played quite well before the sending off.
Yeah.
It was just a very rash challenge. It wasn't really necessary, I feel, the way he went in. He was fine. Bad touch. Yeah.
Got emotional.
Yeah, I know.
I need to perform for my debut team.
Mm-hmm.
The papers are talking about me. Arsenal fans are talking about me because I could have signed for them. Chelsea fans have bigged me up. Atletico Madrid fans just insulted me in the last match against Barcelona. I need to show what I've made up. Touch came in, bang.
And he just ruined it.
And he was like, I need to get it.
Yeah.
Red card. He was like this. He was like this.
Yeah,
He was like this. He was like, oh my days.
He was embarrassed by what he did.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is London. That's true. This is England. That's what happens.
Did you watch the Chelsea Crystal Palace game?
I watched a bit of it because of my Uncle Pat.
Okay, yeah.
Crystal Palace didn't really play that well.
No.
Chelsea didn't really play that well as well. Most of their players, they always give this guy a bit of stick, Mount. But I think he showed a bit of improvement, but he's still dead. He's still dead.
He's out of form currently. I think he's better than what he's showing.
Way out of form.
He's definitely better than what he's showing, I think. It's not sort of it's not an amount that I think is going to happen in terms of like Graham Potter needs to find a better position for him, I think, in the squad. I don't think there's going to be any other sort of way of dealing with it.
Just find another position.
Yeah, find another position.
Drop him on the bench.
Yeah. No, not the bench.
Drop him on the bench, bro. He's not doing anything offensive. Ask any Chelsea fan that watches Mason Mount, Money Mace, yeah.
Money Mace, that's what they used to call him.
What? Bro, they hate him because he's not creative. Against Fulham, there were some points in the match where this guy could have played a lovely through ball. He hesitated and he didn't play it through. They need someone that can hit that.
Yeah.
Bang! He's not on it. He's not on it.
His decision.
That's
why you can. Yeah, that's I guess why you can say he never played for England in terms of why he wasn't sort of.
He shouldn't have started in the World Cup like that. He's not on it.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a mistake as well. Probably Foden should have played a bit more, but that's long gone history.
That's long gone history.
But anyways, thank God you watched that game because I'm going to go on to Newcastle Fulham because I did watch that game. I thought this is going to be interesting.
It is interesting.
Who's going to get this European spot? I think both teams are going to be in it. I think Newcastle are probably going to get Champions League this season, and Fulham might scrape Europa League if they're lucky.
On to that, you didn't talk about Mukaila.
Oh yeah, Mukaila Mudryk, of course. Yeah,
you've already forgotten him.
Yeah, I know. yeah. Well, you have obviously. Clearly, let's look at that shirt.
Of course, mate.
All right, since it's obvious which team you support, how do you feel about the transfer,
mate? From a personal point of view,
you
do what's good. First of all, you do what's good for yourself.
Okay.
When you're trying to get into a decision making, you look at what will I gain from this as a human being.
Yeah.
Once you've looked past that, and let's say you can't make a decision or you made a decision, then you look at what will benefit my family and the people I love. What he wanted was Arsenal. Yeah? Arsenal didn't come in for the bid.
No. Well, they came in, but it wasn't the valuation of Shakhtar.
Cool. Second, he looked at, okay, now I can't get what I want. And I don't think I have enough in me to force what I want. I'm going to look at what I can do for my family.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Ukraine, war zone.
Yeah, get them away from
Chelsea are throwing money at you. Yeah. 22 years old or not. I don't even know how much.
I don't know the wages he's going to be on.
7.5 year. That's prison. Yeah. That's a prison sentence. That's a prison sentence.
You can't be wasting your prime times just like with a 7-year deal because the valuation you're going to be put on if you do want to leave is going to be 200 million. Because
that's like
they want double the money.
That's like those guys that get into secondary school and stay with the same girl until they get married. Like, bro. You're just locked in. You're locked in.
Yeah.
You're locked in. You can't be doing that. Oh I feel he's now in a state of shock and realization that I don't even want to play for this team. But all these pictures, he's not smiling.
No, none of the pictures.
He's not smiling.
Happy,
he said, "I'm a blue." And Shakhtar Donetsk are posting him all the time, showing pictures. It's something dodgy there. There is something dodgy there, but that's not my concern anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he was a target. We wanted him. He loved us. We loved him, but now we've cut ties with him. That's the game. Yeah. That's the game.
Yeah, it's true.
What do you feel he's going to make an impact at Chelsea?
I think he'll have one. I think he'll have an impact. I just think this now puts me into a question of where does Raheem Sterling now fit into this squad, which they did sign in the summer. Like as I said, it's a scattergun approach of what they're trying to do. And now that they've signed both João Felix and Mudryk, which Arsenal wanted to do, if you remember, the board with both players. Yeah, now Chelsea have hijacked those plans. I just think it doesn't fit into that system because we saw Ziyech play against Crystal Palace. He got the assist today. He's not bad. He's a good squad player.
Havertz got a goal.
Havertz got the goal. He's another good squad player.
He's been poor, but he got a goal.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he's a squad player in my eyes. See, that's not his position either up front. He shouldn't be up front.
They've got too many players that don't have real positions. Yeah. Some people call them midfielders because they're just around doing nothing. And Nkunku's coming. What's his favourite position? God knows. Yeah. God knows. Kai Havertz, what's his favourite position?
He's a 10.
He's a 10.
He's a 10. They signed him as a 10 and now they're playing him as this false 9 sort of thing.
João Felix, what's his favourite position?
João Felix, I think...
Exactly.
He's a winger.
They're just signing free rumours. Free rumours. Before we go... I want to just go through Chelsea's, who they've signed this season. Yeah. Who they signed this season.
Yeah, go on.
And I want you to tell me whether or not...
Flop or not,
or you think they're going to flop. Or
okay,
you think they're gonna
yeah.
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Wesley Fofana, the defender.
Well, this season, it's been a flop, really, because of the injuries. But when you come to the future, I think he's going to be beneficial to that squad.
Right. Mukaila Mudryk.
He won't be a flop. He'll be good for them. But obviously, mentality-wise, now is this going to affect him because he didn't get that Arsenal boot?
Definitely.
So it might affect him in a negative way. So
doesn't look like he's got that dog in it.
Yeah, no, not at Chelsea anyway. At Arsenal, he wanted that transfer, didn't he? So it's going to be interesting how we see.
And there was a video of him saying the N-word, so he might as well join Chelsea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was singing songs to a lyric. He was singing lyric to a song. I said songs to a lyric. He was singing lyrics to a Lil Baby song.
Oh,
and
he
was hard on Chelsea. He was saying all the N-words. I was like, cool. That's you and John Terry, mate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Keep away from Arsenal then, isn't it? That's what you're probably saying to yourself.
Cucurella,
he's been a flop.
Sterling.
He's been a flop. I think he's a good player, but if he keeps getting switched around this wing back like nonsense, then
he doesn't want to defend.
He doesn't want to defend. No, it's a flop. It is a flop signing.
Okay, Benoit, Badiashile.
Benoit. I think. Again, it's this 7.5 year deal for him as well.
21,
yeah. So I think whether is it gonna get too much for these young players given these very, very long
Americans, Todd Bowler.
Yeah, I know it's the American style of contracts, isn't it? But
lock them in prison style.
I'm not gonna say flop. I reckon we'll give him a chance.
Okay, Kani Chukwuemeka.
Yeah, he just hasn't been given the chances. Graham Potter's just been he's been mixing the squad around and it's only recently that he started putting the young guns in. It's been ages. Amari Hutchinson, he came in the summer as well. He's been I guess the only way you can describe it is a bit of a flop. He moved from Arsenal to Chelsea to play first team football, but he's gone from Arsenal's under 21 games to Chelsea's under 21 games.
Banter.
What does that doesn't make sense to me at all. Like that transfer has just been a flop.
So talk to you
for him, it's a personal flop. It's a personal flop for Hutchinson.
We don't know what the contracts discussions were saying.
Yeah, of course.
But Koulibaly.
Flop. He's been terrible. Like he started off really well. He had a very purple patch of just like being playing really well, but now it's just terrible.
I think he came to the Prem a bit too late. He's a grandpa now.
Yeah, how old is he? 32?
That's what he says.
Another one of them ones, isn't it? Yeah.
All our duns.
Yeah.
Andre Santos.
Oh God, the Brazilian from Palmeiras, I think he is.
Yeah. Not Palmeiras. Vasco da Gama.
Oh right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the new
Obrigado.
I'm thinking of Danilo. To Nottingham Forest. Andre Santos, again, this is another young Brazilian that's gonna try and fit into this Chelsea squad. It's not a flop. He probably won't be a flop this season because he'll probably play under 21s and stuff. So development stage, innit? It's going to be one of them ones.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Flop. He's been shocking. How many goals in the Prem?
Is that his fault though? Because Tuchel was the one that wanted him and he had played with Tuchel before. I don't know if is it too cool Tuchel?
Yeah, it does.
One of the two.
Go on, carry on.
And he had a plan for Aubameyang.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang came, I think he played like 30 minutes for him. And then they sacked him and he's gone already. So right now he's in a position where he's like, this isn't the coach that told me to come.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang is a system player. You can't just chuck him in and say score goals. You need to tell him what's going on. This is how we're going to run the game. This is how we're going to do. He looks like a shadow of his own self. I think the potential could still be there for him to score goals. But in this Chelsea team...
Well, there's rumours linking him away from a move from Chelsea back to Barcelona, obviously, because he can only play there because you can only play for 2 teams in the season.
Yeah.
So I think he'll probably just go back maybe if it really comes down to it and Potter's just like, I just don't want him anymore. Go. So he might go, but it has been a flop.
All right. Yeah. David Datro Fofana.
He's a one to watch hot prospect in a load of people's eyes. I think he might bang in a couple seasons, but we'll just have to let him marinate. Let him, one of them ones.
João Felix,
well, currently with that record, has been a flop.
He showed glimpses.
He showed that hour he played, he was really good. Until that, obviously, the challenge he decided to make, it showed he wasn't a defender. It wasn't a defender's challenge. So he'll be fine for 6 months, but it's financially a flop for Chelsea. Financial flop.
Last but not least, Dennis Zakaria.
I think he's a good player. But I just think his system, it's another loan. It won't be made permanent. I don't think Potter likes him. I think he's a fine player. At Switzerland in the World Cup, he was playing fine, I think. Or he was coming off the bench, if I'm not wrong, though, because him and Xhaka sort of play a similar role in that in that team. I think he's fine as a player. I wouldn't mind seeing him in the Prem again. Maybe you might get a move in the summer if Juventus's financial problems are really going to be carrying on for the rest of the this. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the thing. So now they need the money. He's one of their assets that they might offload. Rabiot. You got some youngsters that they're Locatelli. They got some other youngsters within the academy. Chiesa. No, he won't leave.
They're number 7.
Yeah, Chiesa.
That's not.
Yeah, Federico Chiesa. No.
He played. No, that's not number 7.
No.
Number 7 is the striker.
Vlahovic.
Yeah, that's him.
He's number 9. No, I thought he was 9.
No,
it don't matter, but yeah. Well, all these assets, they got these assets to sell with it, so we'll see what happens to them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's that transfer sagas in Chelsea. Probably there's going to be a lot more merry-go-rounds, I reckon, in the summer. There's going to be so much hot topics.
Yeah,
halfway through January as well. We'll be seeing if there's any more signings coming in. But Newcastle won 1-0 against Fulham.
Yeah.
A goal by Alexander Isak. He's been injured for a long time. And I did watch the game, and Newcastle just, for majority of the game, just showed... No, who? Newcastle. No, Fulham done that. Fulham said, you do that to Arsenal. Like, you try to deal with it. You try to deal with it this time. That's what they basically said to Newcastle with the game. In the first 15 minutes, Fulham were very sort of on the ball, trying to get through to them. And the way sort of Newcastle had to just sort of fix up the way they were passing, it had to be a bit more quicker. Their passing became a bit more quicker, and they managed to snatch that goal. Mitrovic's penalty.
Should that have been disallowed, or should have been a retake?
Mitrovic's penalty. Yeah. It should have. I think it's just a foul. I thought it was just a foul because he took 2 touches.
I thought they retake that.
No, but I don't know. It's been a rule since 18 or 1980.
Because he hit him twice, yeah.
Yeah, because he hit, like he kicked it and slipped and it touched it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the clip of it, but when I saw it, I was like, huh? Because when he scored, Nick Pope was going up to the referee like twice. I'm like, what's he on about? But clearly he hit it twice when you go back to VAR. And I think it was just a foul and just play on from there. It is what it is, really. And then the big game of the Sundays is Spurs versus Arsenal. It just finished an hour ago or so now. This man has just been smiling ever since. Arsenal 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. That is just how it is. Goals from Martin Odegaard and Hugo Lloris's own goal, of course. I'll let you take this since you got your top on. You've obviously prepared for this, so I'm just going to let you do an anecdote, just a little anecdote.
Top of the table, top of the world, top of the Premier League. London is red like my eyes. You get what I'm saying? We're just on...
Mr. Jaundice.
We're just on another level. We're on another level. Best team in the world currently, right now, before Napoli. We're playing good football. We're going to teams, their backyards, and we're beating them. We're not conceding nothing. Went to Chelsea, 0 goals conceded. Went to Tottenham, 0 goals conceded. Come on,
United?
United, they know themselves. If Partey played in that match, it would have been a different game. I'm not even going to talk about the disallowed goal, but they're coming to the Emirates on the 22nd. We'll see what happens in it. But we put the ball down against Tottenham today. We said we're playing football, whether you like it or not. All that, let's get into it. Rough and tumble. Nah, bro. Yeah. We're playing football today. And when you play football, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Passing on deck.
Yeah. I think Arsenal were brilliant throughout the whole game. Like,
goddamn.
Obviously, you can't miss this sort of North London derbies, man. They're probably one of the best in the Premier League in sort of like expectation-wise. You got that Manchester, Liverpool, but I don't think anything's on the
closest
level.
One to it, which is coming back, is Arsenal United, which isn't really like a local derby, but it's more of like a fan derby.
It's a rivalry of being the best team in the country. It's a national rivalry. If you want to think of it like that. I think this guy just can't stop now. Oh no, I shouldn't have.
Bro, all my Arsenal fans know this kit. You know what we've been through wearing this kit. You know what we've been through wearing this kit. You remember all the heartaches wearing this kit. That's why I wore it today. So we don't forget where we came from. Now we're on top of the table. 8 points clear.
Well, it wasn't the last time you were top, but when you were wearing that top, you guys were in a title contention there as well.
We were getting into Champions League semi-finals. We were doing something.
Yeah.
There was a lot going around when we wore this.
Yeah,
we went for 2 seasons.
Brilliant players as well. Nasri, you had Fabregas then, Jack Wilshere, young Jack Wilshere, number 32, not even number 19 Jack Wilshere.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is the best chance Arsenal has of winning the league.
Yes.
This is the best chance Arsenal have of winning the league.
Yeah. I don't think they should even try and hide that anymore. Mikel Arteta's definitely not anymore. He wants this. He wants this trophy. He's saying, of course he would. Of course. But he's making it a bit more obvious. That's what I'm trying to say now. Before it was a bit more like, we'll take it every game as it comes. But now it's just one of them things where you got to go for it.
And you got to talk with confidence.
Yeah, especially ever since January's come round though, Mikel Arteta, you can see it. He's like, I want this player. I want players. He's saying that I need it for my squad. The squad's not good enough. Yeah, 100%.
Get the players in.
Yeah.
January, cement this position.
Yeah.
We need to start talking with more confidence. Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
We're top of the league for a reason. All these teams talking about, if you face this, mate, we're top of the league.
Yeah.
We've only lost once. We're beating teams left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
We haven't even... Look, all the players on the pitch that played today, barring Jesus, Zinchenko we signed this season, and...
Well, that is it, Marquinhos.
Zinchenko was the only new signing that played.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, you can if you were to compare the 2 North London games from last season to this season.
We had no one on the pitch last season.
Injuries were a big issue.
Cedric played.
Yeah.
El Nene played. I do like El Nene, but for that type of match, no way, bro.
Yeah.
We had Holding, we had Rob. We had Holding in the defence. And they beat us 3-0. We took it on the chin. It was painful. We took on the chin. They ran riot with us. They even had to give them a penalty that wasn't a penalty. We came back to them, said, yo, you know what?
Yeah.
Take this. Just take this. Just take this. We're not here to really fight you. We're here to play football. That's the thing about these North London derbies. When you go there and you tell Tottenham we're here to play football, they miss it. But if you go there with emotions riding high, trying to get into it, North London,
then you're playing in Tottenham's court.
You say, let's play football.
Yeah.
Let's play football then. Cool. So I'm glad we got the 3 points.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Well, the next game, not the next game. Well, actually...
Next game for us, but not for them.
Yeah. It's Man United, isn't it?
Man United. I want us to have signed someone by then. We need to have signed someone by then.
All right, well, with Mudryk now confirmed being at Chelsea, I think you do need reinforcements for that attacking position. Do you have a top 3 of forwards or attacking sort of midfielders you prefer?
Don't really know because I don't know who's available. I'm hearing people throw out Zaha. I'm hearing people throw out Rafael Leao.
Okay,
I'm hearing people throw out Rafinha even again.
Yeah.
And I just read Barcelona bring 100 mil. No one's paying 100 mil for that guy. Get real. No one's paying 100 mil for that guy. No. So I don't even know. I don't know who can come. I hope they do. Edu, do your job.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. I'm here to watch football. Do your job. You lost out on Mudryk. Cool. I won't say it's forgivable at the moment in time now, but if we don't sign anybody...
Do you understand... Sorry, but do you understand why the club hasn't gone big for these bids? So it started all in the summer as well. Lisandro Martinez, Ajax put a tag on him. Arsenal said, no, this is what we're going to pay, take it. And United just said, do you know what, we'll pay for that.
Because
we'll take him.
They've got replacements.
Another example is Rafinha again. He wanted Barcelona, Chelsea and Arsenal were in for him as well at the time. But Leeds put a tag on him. They said, this is what we want. Again,
they've got replacements. Because if you look at it back to last season, we wanted to sign Buendia.
Buendia. Was that last season? Oh my God.
But we were like, Aston Villa got there in front of us. We signed Odegaard for cheaper. Bang. Quality. Lisandro Martinez, they rejected the bid. They were just dancing for Man United. We got Zinchenko. Bang. I honestly hope Edu's got an alternative to Mudryk, because if you're ready to put 95 million euros on one player, you must obviously want him, but you must have a plan B. If I don't see a plan B,
I feel like the plans that Arsenal put ahead, they're more suited towards the summer transfer window because it's a longer period. January is just a month. And I think Arsenal showed their sort of shortcomings in last January when they went for Vlahovic and they didn't have an alternative to go for.
Now that you said that,
yeah,
they've seen what has happened when you don't sign players in January. You miss out on top 4.
Yeah.
You're top of the league now.
Have they learned from that?
They need to learn. They need to learn.
I don't think they have.
They need to learn.
I don't think they have.
Once bitten, twice shy. Mate, they need to learn. I don't want to hear stories that, we could have signed. This is the league we're talking about. This is the league.
Yeah.
I was 7 years old the last time we won the league. I was 7.
Yeah.
You man, do the maths on that. Do the maths on that. I was 7. Bloody hell, mate.
Yeah.
Nah, no joking around this time. Right. No joking around this time. Oz. Oz.
Yeah, I know.
How many times did I call you? Mate. Oh my. All right.
I think it's going to be interesting, but I think a good alternative will be Marcus Thuram for you guys. I don't know what you reckon.
Marcus Thuram.
As him as a player. He's had a very good start to the season with Mönchengladbach. But yeah, what do you reckon?
If he wants to come, bring him in. Right now, I know Arteta's thinking about, will he fit in? Mate, if he wants to come and he's going to add goals and add assists to the team, bring him in.
He adds a lot of directness that Arsenal miss within that sort of striking position.
I don't mind it.
I think, not Eddie, but Gabriel Jesus is sort of that. He's a lot more of the free-flowing sort of striker. He's that one that does it. Eddie Nketiah is much more of the goal scorer. Yeah. But I still think he's very inconsistent with his goals.
That today.
Yeah, exactly. He had 2 big chances. They should have. Yeah.
Yeah, defense is interesting. Continue, sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he's going to add a lot to that squad if he does come, but we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait what they've got. All I know is that I need to see new signings against United. At least one person should be on the bench. Get out it.
Yeah. I think, and then as we speak, the Copa del Rey final is happening. There's the last bit of fixtures to talk about, I believe.
Yeah.
When it comes to what's happening right now. But it's 3-0 to Barcelona as we speak. Gavi, Lewandowski, and Pedri are the goal scorers.
3-0.
3-0.
Yo.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Is this a new era? Well, it's a new era for Barcelona.
Ain't no new era.
No?
Man. I don't think Real Madrid care about this tournament like that.
Do you think... Okay.
I don't think they care about this tournament like that. They're Champions League lovebirds, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's look at the lineups of both players, and they are playing a very, very strong squad. Real Madrid are playing like B team.
Remember last season? Yeah. Barcelona thrashed them 4-0. Aubameyang scored a brace.
Yeah.
Who won the league?
It was Madrid. Then.
Who won the Champions League?
Fair enough. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Madrid, sometimes they don't even put the effort into the matches. Yes, Barcelona are playing well, but at the end of the day, they got United in the Europa.
Yeah.
If they don't beat United, their season is washed.
Okay.
Their season is washed.
I think the last league we'll look at is the Serie A.
Serie A, ciao.
So currently, it's half-time, Roma, Fiorentina. 1-0 to Roma. Fiorentina got a red card. Atalanta won 8-2 against
Don't be saying them scorelines here. Don't be saying scorelines like that. It's bringing back bad memories. Don't say that.
I just wanted to say that one because it sounded nice. I'm not going to lie. It just sounded nice. And Napoli won 5-1 against Juventus.
What a match.
You called them the second best team currently behind Arsenal.
In England. No, I said in England. In the world.
In the world, yeah. Do you think this is now Napoli's time to win the
They're 10 points clear, bro.
Yeah.
This is their time.
Mm-hmm.
Juventus are in the mud.
They are.
Inter Milan don't know what's going on.
No.
AC Milan are inconsistent.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that because last season they were a very sort of United club.
Yeah, that's what
they
happens.
Were very good.
Win the league one season and then everything else goes out the window. Osimhen is a beast.
He's a very good player.
Whoever signs him in the summer...
Well done, innit? It's
well done.
It's a well
done. The guy's a beast.
It is a well
done.
The
Georgian winger, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Kvaratskhelia.
Wow. Yeah. That guy is...
He's a very good player. He's a very good player.
Back heels, feints, nutmegs, quality.
And the centre-back signing from South Korea. Well, Fenerbahce, the South Korea.
Their coach is Spalletti, right?
Yeah.
He's got them playing well-drilled football, bro.
Yeah.
Well-drilled football.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Go on.
Who was Spalletti's last team that he
played?
Wasn't it Argentina?
He's a slut. He's played for Bear. He's coached. He's coached Bear manager.
he's
coached a lot of teams, bro.
Yeah, but they Napoli are looking very well to just win that Serie A.
Mate, 10 points clear.
9 points. Yeah, 9 basically.
First 10. League title they're gonna win since I think 1990.
Maradona, isn't it?
Imagine that.
Is it not Maradona? I might be wrong about that. But I'm sure it is.
I think since 1990. Yeah. Imagine that. Yeah, Arsenal win it after 20 years. 20 years.
Yeah.
They win it after 30 plus years.
Yeah. I know. And yeah, that's basically the roundup of the weekend games. I think we look pretty good. Anything else you want to add on to it?
To the weekend games or to the episode as a whole?
Episode. Yeah.
Episode as a whole. Yeah, I feel this season has been very entertaining. It's like the halfway point of the season for all leagues. So I think it's been very entertaining, especially with the way we had the World Cup in between the season and people were thinking, it's going to slow the momentum. Players aren't going to be the same. Mate, it made it more exciting.
It's nicer. It's been a lot more nice.
Imagine Argentina's just won the World Cup.
Yeah.
And we're now looking at Prem games. We're looking at other games. Like, bro, the high is still high. You know what I'm saying? I feel
it's true.
Mate, I'm telling you, like, if you don't watch football, start watching football now, man. Like
this season is the time to do it. It's a really good time to be a football fan.
It's a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a good fan. So yeah, all the football fans keep watching football.
Yeah, I think the last thing what we'll end it on is a bit of a predictions thing. Since we're in a transfer window in terms of the month, do you see any other transfers happening, like your club, or any bigger transfers that's going to happen? Do you see anyone moving?
If Chelsea didn't sign Mudryk, I would have said Enzo. I would have said Enzo to Chelsea. I thought they were just going to fling money at them, but I think it's quieting down. I'm looking at all the teams. I don't think anybody's really in need, apart from Arsenal. I don't think anyone's really, really, really in need of any player. I don't think Liverpool are going to sign a midfielder. I do not think they're going to sign a midfielder. But
Klopp hates signing players. I don't know what it is, but every time people ask him about transfers, they're just like, no, just leave me alone. Just like, I don't want to do this stuff anymore. Just leave me alone, bro. Just let me play my football with my guys, man.
It's
just
crazy.
Let me do my thing.
Quick stats.
Yeah, go on.
In 10 years, Liverpool spent 500 mil.
Yeah.
In 6 months, Chelsea spent 500 mil.
Oh, wow. Whoa, really? I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is mad. Really?
Money speaks, bro.
Money does talk. All right. And then the last thing I think we'll end it on is halfway predictions in terms of who's going to win the Big 5 leagues and the Champions League. And maybe a Ballon d'Or shout as well.
What, Europa as well?
Yeah, Europa. Oh, yeah, you want that Europa shout as well. I know, of course you do. All right, the first is the Prem then. I don't think I need to ask you who you think's going to win it.
Arsenal's winning the Premier League.
Yeah?
Arsenal will win the Premier League. God willing.
Fair enough.
Inshallah, God willing.
Yeah, definitely. I think Arsenal as well. I think they'll definitely be like a good couple points clear of Man City. They still do have to play Man City though, twice. Yeah, exactly. That's going to be very interesting. But I think they will be fine, even if they don't make any. Well, maybe it does depend on this if they make a signing in the transfer window. But yeah, that's my suggestion. What about the league? There's no other place to talk about PSG, right?
Yeah,
PSG. We could just quickly do that. Bundesliga. Do you reckon Bayern again? They haven't been the sort of old Bayern. They haven't been the old Bayern.
But no one else is doing something that's making me doubt Bayern.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you sort of look at the people around them, Red Bull Leipzig are sort of not really that close in terms of the big teams.
Top. Bayern are top, right?
Yeah, I believe so. And then you've got Borussia Dortmund, who are sort of lingering in that Europa League space.
League, man.
Yeah,
Bayern Europa like 10 times in a row now.
Yeah, well, Bayern are 4 points clear. Then it goes Freiburg, and then it's Leipzig. But the closest team that can challenge them is Freiburg, who are 4 points behind Bayern. Yeah, it is. Pity. And then the next is Serie A, Napoli. We did say it, Napoli. Yeah, and I think the last one we need to say is the Spanish League. Yeah.
Real Madrid. I don't think Barcelona have it in them.
No.
I don't think they have it in them. They've got the players, but I don't think they have it in them mentally.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Real Madrid as well.
Yeah,
I don't really see anyone other than Real Madrid sort of winning that because they've got a very good side. But then again, currently Barcelona are first with 41 points. Real Madrid are second with 38. But I still do expect a catch up to happen with Real Madrid. They've got too much quality. They
know how to do.
They know what they're doing. Ancelotti just raises an eyebrow and they're like, oh, we need to get back into
this.
this.
What's going on there?
Yeah, but it's the final again of the Champions League. Yeah, and then obviously tournament wise, we'll talk about the Champions League.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon is going to win the Champions League?
Just for I like a good story. Give it PSG, mate.
Really?
I like a good story time, man.
Mbappe with his Champions League and
with
he's completed football.
Messi.
He's completed football at the age of 24.
Yeah. Give it PSG, man.
Okay.
Give it PSG.
Fair enough. And what about the Europa League then?
Arsenal.
Yeah, of course.
I don't care who we face.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
So you reckon Arsenal do a double?
Treble.
So FA Cup is gonna be
that's
one.
Our birthright. That's our birthright. That's our birthright. Yeah.
Oh,
might as well, bro. The thing is, yeah, people may think I'm overconfident or this, but bro, we're winning. Might as well. Treble. Might as well. Why not?
Yeah. True.
It may not be a top class treble, but might as well, man.
Yeah.
Done it.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Well, I think we'll wrap up the podcast here.
Yeah.
I think definitely stay tuned for our future ones.
Yeah.
It's gonna get spicy, especially if this guy keeps wearing his Arsenal.
Keep it locked in. I'm here for you guys. Keep it locked in. Bring on the comments.
We're gonna be on YouTube. We'll be on Spotify. We'll be on the Apple Music. I think it's called.
Apples.
The
purple thing.
Yeah, the purple thing.
Audio, Mac, Amazon Music, everything. Chairman's gonna put us on everything.
Yeah, the chairman's gonna do bits for us. I feel it coming. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. And TikTok as well. Make sure you follow all of us on all of our content on there. Like our content.
Like it.
Share it with your friends.
Like it.
Make yourself be like that hipster guy. Like, look at this new podcast and follow it. One of them ones. Yeah, you don't want to be these bait people following.
You don't want to be bait, man.
Football Daily. You don't want to be.
Why are you naming names? Why are you naming names?
They're just bait ones, isn't it?
Why are you naming names?
I'm just saying, you don't want to be one of these bait people.
You don't want to be, man.
Be a hipster. Follow us.
You want to be.
Get our numbers up.
Yes.
And we'll do you nicely.
If you want to hear more from me, I'm on 2 other podcasts.
So why are you giving their names? Hold on. No, you can't be doing that.
My endorsement, bro.
Ah, you're a man.
We're gonna podcast. I'll put them in the description, man. If you like music and you like just general activities, yeah, bro.
Afro beats, isn't it?
Yeah, you know about that.
Yeah.
Say less.
So basically, like, subscribe on this channel, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Wow.